I caught my boyfriend cheating on me when we were on a call. So my boyfriend's friend recently got engaged. His friend wanted to celebrate, and for some reason he decided to celebrate at a strip club. I was not okay with this at first, but my boyfriend said that it would hold him back from hanging out with his friends and he couldn't congratulate his friend, so I let him cause I wasn't very worried that he would cheat on me. He has been very clear that he loves me and would never break my heart. My boyfriend left and came back around to 4:45 a.m. I was sleeping, but then he woke me up cause he was being loud in the kitchen. I didn't realize he was laughing, so I went back to bed. The next morning he was a little distant. I thought he just had a few too many drinks. I went to go see what he was doing, but he wouldn't let me see his phone. I asked him why he wouldn't let me see his phone. He just didn't answer me, but I had to go to work, so I left. I was worried at work, so I decided to tell my boss I was not feeling good. I called my boyfriend, and in the background, I heard someone and the person was moaning. I drove home so fast I was pissed, but when I got home no one was home. I forgot to tell you me and my boyfriend lived together. I called him again and he said that he was with his friends. I didn't believe he was, so I called most of his friends and they said that he said that I was with him. I went home and he was there. I went off on him, but he said he made a new friend at the strip club. I decided that I was going to come home early from work the next day, and I did. I also forgot to mention he doesn't have a job. Well, I found him and a random girl in our bed. I asked him so many questions, and he told me that he met her at the strip club. I broke with him, and he is still with that girl. Story number 2. My boyfriend wanted an open relationship. Now he accuses me of cheating. So, me female 18 and my boyfriend male 22 have been together for over 1 year now. We do have a good relationship and never really went in big problems. He is my first boyfriend and I was always happy that he is respectful and caring. About half a year ago, he asked me what I would think about an open relationship. His reasoning was actually kind of cute. He said that he loves me and wants me to be the woman he spends the rest of his life with, but is actually afraid that we are both too young to sexually commit to each other without having the fear of missing out. However, I told him that I cannot imagine to be happy in an open relationship, and he accepted that. 2 months later, he brought that up again, and this time I wasn't as surprised, so we had a discussion and I was more open to the idea. We talked about it almost daily for about 2 weeks, and in the end, I agreed that we could try it. Actually, nothing really happened then. I know that he tried to pick up other girls sometimes when he was out to party, but it never worked. I didn't even try anything. So basically the relationship was open only in theory. However, this changed in the last week. I was on a short vacation with friends to go skiing. My boyfriend did not join us. We were a mixed group of 5 people and shared an airbnb in the Alps. It was a fun vacation, and there was some tension from time to time. While 2 of my friends had sex in the first night, I was a bit hesitant because of my boyfriend. When one of the guys flirted with me, at the next day I played along, and since my boyfriend wanted to have an open relationship, I wasn't seeing a problem in that. It was fun and I was attracted to him. We ended up taking a shower together, and one thing led to the other. In the end, I gave him a blowjob. When I came home and my boyfriend asked about how it was, I immediately told him everything, and he completely freaked out. I felt guilty for making him feel bad and excused for that. I also asked him if it would have been better to not tell him or tell him different. He had a complete meltdown. He was angry and called me a cheater and liar. I was honestly confused. He left and did not pick up the phone when I tried to call him. He is still avoiding contact now. I actually do not blame him for feeling sad when he heard that I gave a blowjob to someone else. However, I cannot understand how he doesn't see my side. He was the one who wanted an open relationship, and he actively tried to act on that in the past. Now he is mad at me. Story number 3. My wife is divorcing me after 4 days of marriage. I met this girl at work. We started out as friends. At the time, she was dating a married man and had carried on that secret relationship for a year. It ultimately ended. Because he couldn't give her what she wanted, he was already married. I got to know her more, and I saw a deeper side to her. We fell in love, adopted a puppy, moved in together. Everything was amazing. Our friends got along well. She integrated into my family well. I proposed to her with a beautiful ring, hired an amazing photographer and videographer, and had my family get involved with the staging of the proposal. I'm not sure when and where things went awry, but she cheated on me with some guy she met at 24-Hour Fitness in Cyprus, C8. She went as far as meeting up with him at the beach. The same beach I proposed to her at. Who knows what else happened. It wasn't until later that I had found out that she had still been Snapchatting that married man early on in our relationship, sending him scandalous photos, videos. In any case, I had been cheated on twice in our relationship, and after the second time, we had both agreed to go to therapy individually and couples therapy. I eventually forgave her. And in my eyes, our relationship had never been stronger, and we had never been happier. Here's where it gets interesting. We are a month out from our wedding, finalizing the seating chart and other little details. It turns out she had been cheating on me again with a new guy she met at a CrossFit gym. She had just started a few months prior to our wedding. I don't care about the details here, whether it was just an emotional type of cheating or physical. Note that I only found out after the wedding. The night before our wedding, we stayed in different rooms, different hotels. Even she was FaceTiming that new guy and only got 3 hours of sleep. As for me, I was clueless to it all and having a blast spending time with family and friends that I haven't seen in a while, many family members who had flown in from overseas. Isn't that what we were supposed to be doing? The wedding ceremony and dinner reception was a blast. Amazing speeches, good drinks, lots of dancing. My wife and I had taken dance lessons to prepare for our first dance together. Until the next day, she texted me, "I need some space." For days after that she says, "I want a divorce." Shortly after, "I want you to move out." 1 week later, she had sex with the guy. How insane is that? To say that I was blindsided doesn't even begin to describe what was happening to me. Now, 3 weeks later, I am still processing everything. I scrambled to get words out, my emotions together. I was grasping for anything that would give me answers. It was like a cinder block was tied to my ankles, weighing me down under waves of confusion and sadness. She made new friends at the gym, people she could tell her side of the story to. Her real friends, all her bridesmaids and her family members, the ones closest to her, don't know the real story. She has lost friends over this because she continues to lie to everyone. Even though she may have deactivated all her social media accounts, she's not hiding this new relationship. Other people have posted pictures of the two of them together. Anyway, turns out I'm getting a divorce at the ripe age of 28. Some people never change their ways. As for me, I've learned a lot from this experience. I've learned how resilient I am, the importance of family, friendship, and how deceitful someone can really be. Good luck to everyone in her path.